Hey Antonio, what's up, man? What's going on? Well, here we go, bro. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you straight. You're going to have a model here on your side. This is Aaron Baddeley, touring professional. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your posture. What we always talked about, what we had already talked about when we met. Of course, this is his posture. Your posture is athletic. It's good. It's good posture. I mean, we made a good change on that. Maybe a little. You may be able to stand a little bit more upright. But do you see the space between his chin and his chest? He's got plenty of room to turn under that. Okay, so that's the first thing, posture. Second thing is, I actually cannot see your grip from there, so I won't talk about that, but you can look at his arms just hang down naturally there. Okay, now we're going to talk about the swing plane, and this is the question that you've been asking me and trying to see, and I want you to really be able to visualize it. Now remember, we play a game that's to the side of us, so the fact that it's to the side of us, we have to turn and go from inside back to square and back to inside. Okay? The fact that it's on the ground means we have to swing our arms up and down. Okay? Up and down. Okay? And you can see that by Mr. Baddeley swinging up and down the plane line. Okay? This guy's really good. So he's on the plane line there, and if you see his club face, it's still pointing kind of at the ball. Okay, so all he's done is just turn his shoulders. Let's look at your swing in terms of what you do off the ball. Look at your club. Okay, so what does that tell you right there? That tells you that, number one, your left arm has separated from your body already. Number two, look at his. Look at the space between his left arm and your left arm. So he just kind of just has turned his shoulders. His arms are going to come up as a result of centrifugal force. They're going to come up now. Okay? They're not going to stay down. See how they just come straight up? And the club shaft is parallel to the direction on the correct plane. See the plane? When you take your club up, you take it up, you get it on the correct plane there. Very good. Now, here would be a great swing, man. This would be a great swing if this is what was going to happen. Okay? His hands are a little bit higher than yours, and you're a little bit shorter than him. Okay? So now, as we come to the downswing, you're going to see a significant difference in what happens. When Mr. Baddeley comes down, remember what I told you about dropping your arms down underneath your shoulder? See how he turns his body as his arms comes down, which takes him back to the plane line. Okay, do you see that? Let's take it from the top. He goes up the plane line, which all he's doing, Antonio, is turning and the club and lifting his arms. Okay, that's all he's doing. It's nothing complicated. He's just turning around his spine. Then he drops his arms down and hits the ball and releases the golf club. Now, let's talk about you. What you do, the first move that you do is what? I'm sure you can tell me. You come over. See that? Look at that as opposed to this. Ready for this? Mr. Baddeley comes down. Look at his shaft compared to yours. Your shaft is here to the plane line. Mr. Badley's has gone and his shaft is more parallel to the plane line. When you're on a plane like that, man, you can't help but hit the ball solid. Now, let me take that away, and I'll show you what happens to you and why you do what you do. Okay? Now, when you come from the top, you don't drop your arms like Badley does. You don't drop. You don't drop. You don't drop there. You, in turn, come over. You don't drop. So your shaft is now pointing inside the line. It's pointing here, right here. Okay? So when you do that, the club comes out and over. See that? And you end up hitting the, either you end up shanking it off the hosel, which that's the hosel right there, or you pull it, and or as you, in your case, you push it straight right because the club face was completely open. So let's go back over that. Okay, you're in a great position there, which is what we worked on. Okay, excellent position. But now what you have got to do is swing your arms down as your body turns through. It's what we talked about. It's a coordinated move. But his ball, as you can see, goes perfectly straight. Okay? Very good there. See that? And we're going to show you one more time. The club shaft goes up the plane line, parallel to the target on the correct plane, drops down underneath, parallel to the flight of the ball, and the club goes straight. Okay? The ball goes straight. You, on the other hand, if you're looking at your shot, you're going to do there's your plane line. You're going to come up. You're almost alright there, and then instead of you dropping your arms while turning your body is stationary, and your arms come out and over, your shoulders are leaving. You haven't moved your arms down fast enough, which in turn sends it out and over. And then you hold the club face open. As you can see in this video, Mr. Badley, you see that? His club face is closing, because remember, the arc is from the inside back to square, back to the inside. Okay, like that. Not like that, where you're holding. Okay? You are absolutely, without a doubt, hitting the ball and then holding it through impact. Whereas Baz, look at his arms out in front of him, and they are turning over, and the club face is coming back to the inside. Yours is still open. Your club face is still open, while his has turned over. So, here's what we're going to work on. We're going to work on getting the club back, swinging our arms straight down as our body turns through, getting it to keep from coming over this line. Okay? We don't want it coming over that line. And then we don't want to hold the face. In fact, we want to let it go. We want to let it go. Alright, so we're going to talk about that more, maybe have another lesson if you ever have time. And let me know, okay? So I'll let you look at his swing one more time. And I'll draw that plane line for you. and let you see it. Here we go. Up, down the plane line. All you're doing is turning his arms, lifting his arms up while his body turns, and then swinging his arms down and through as his body turns back. All right, buddy. See ya. Bye.